push for universal child care in New York, just when families are learning there is no money left to help.
Yeah, parents are getting the notices that says, you qualify, we're out of funds.
How often have you asked this question across the dinner table? How are we going to pay for that? One of the most expensive things parents pay for is child care. And Chief Investigative Reporter Berkeley Breen learned about a roadmap to make child care and money for it universal. So, Burke, what is included in this plan?
Well, what's included, Nikki, is what they like to say is two bridges to start this roadmap to universal health care. Two bridges is what they talk about.
The bridge has 2 points, each worth $75 million. Number one, if you live in a town or a city where 8 out of 10 children are eligible for child care assistance, then every child is eligible. You fill out one form proving your address. This includes Rochester. Number two, for families in towns and cities that don't qualify for universal assistance, we put a cap on out-of-pocket costs of $100 a week. The state covers the rest. That is a test program in 3 to 4 communities, and the cost is $75 million.
If every single slot across New York State was filled, we could serve about 28% of our children who, qualify based on age.
Pete Nabosny at the Children's Agenda led a news conference on Zoom. The state's child care assistance enrolled an extra 100,000 children over the last couple of years, but it drained the money. Look at the map. Nearly half of the counties in New York, the yellow and the red, have no money left for child care assistance. 10 of them, the counties in red, including Wayne, don't even have a waiting list.
Yeah, parents are getting the notices that says, you qualify, we're out of funds.
The map does show that Monroe County still has enough money. The steps the agencies want to take are bridges to universal child care.
Do you have a ballpark figure on how much money this would cost?
Yeah, there's a couple estimates out there. There's census data that suggests that today families are paying about $17 billion collectively out of pocket across New York State. So it's a significant sum.
So let me give an example now of a family of 3 in Westchester County, New York. As long as they make under $97,000 a year, they get child care assistance, and so they will pay roughly $684 a year in child care. But if they get a raise and they start making more than $97,000 a year, the assistance goes away, and in Westchester County, they will pay $23,000 a year for child care. Nikki, in a story coming up at 6, I talked to a working mom who is about to lose her child care assistance. The money is gone, and she thinks her only option is to pick up her kids and move out of state.
Wow. So, Burke, if they get the money, how long before child care is universal in New York?
They think that it will be 6 years to create a reliable system that will provide free universal child care to families in New York.
Very interesting. Thank you, Berkeley. Right now, we want to go in depth on average child care costs in our region. According to the Children's Agenda, in Monroe and Ontario counties, the average yearly cost for infant care at daycare centers is just under $17,000. In Orleans, Livingston, Wayne, and Yates counties, it's closer to $14,000. Now, keep in mind, care for older children and care at family daycares are cheaper, but many families will tell you they still feel those costs.